I don't get into this relationship stuff as often as lots of people do, if not at all. I'd prefer to really stick with current events, far as really foundational Black American history and foundational Black American solidarity with other races, or anything dealing with the future of foundational Black Americans, at least on this channel. In the future, my Evergreen Wave channel will be about business and working a 9 to 5 job. Okay, so the point is, I listen to other YouTubers that get in this relationship space. So 2024 is going to go down as the year that women are messing themselves up or messing their chances up of getting a better partner, a life partner, or a future husband for that matter. I hate the term life partner, to be honest, but to each his own. This is the year that a lot of y'all are going to mess yourselves up getting a husband because you do stupid stuff like the list I just showed you. So before I get to the article, let me bring the list back up. There's a woman in the Netherlands. And let me start by saying, if I had to measure, this lady is young. She has to be under 30 years old. Blonde, pretty, very attractive. My opinion, but again, men know what they like. I'm not a man. I like men, but I'm not a man, so I don't understand what y'all like. 5,000 men responded to her request. Of 5,000, only 3 were good enough and answered the questions that she asked. And of those 3, she went on dates with all 3 and still did not want them. See, the reason that men win in this case, and I know I'm going to make people mad, the reason that men have the upper hand is because there's no way that 5,000 men presented themselves to you. And trust me when I say some of them were weird, because one was like, I need you to send me some of your blood and then I'll also send you mine. That's pretty creepy, okay? So I'm on her side with that. What would you need to test her blood for? But what's good for the goose is good for the gander. There's stuff on this list that's dumb, in my opinion. Especially the thing about what's your astrological sign. I tell anybody, if someone asks you that question, run. You need some random stars in the sky to align? No. See, here's why men get the upper hand in this case. when you do stuff like this, despite the fact that on a planet with several billion people, 5,000 responded, that's a representation of how beautiful you are. Because we're all visual creatures and we all like the aesthetic of things. We like something that is pleasing to the eye. So without a doubt, this lady's very pretty, okay? But see, pretty can only take you so far. Most men aren't going to have any crap to give about you because this list is an indication to them of your instability. Because in their mind, it would have made more sense for you to go meet them first and see what they're like, rather than make a wish list like Cinderella, thinking that they should play into your fairy tale. And look, this isn't an attack on this woman. I'm not here to stop you. Want what you want, right? Don't lie to yourself and say that what you want isn't the reason that you're not single, because this stuff right here is what keeps a lot of y'all single. If men start making these lists tomorrow, you would sit there and call them pigs and chauvinists and crazy and controlling. Do you understand that this is called process of elimination when she made this list and when she did this? Unless she walks it back legitimately, she sealed her fate. Because for the first time ever, I'm seeing a trend of men in general, and I can say for at least the United States, where you're just not pretty enough for them to put up with your mess anymore. This is from me, who's average. I'm nothing special to look at, I know, but heck, I'm married, so I'm out of the game. In my opinion, women are not pretty enough anymore for someone to put up with your mess. Because what this list signals, and when you read the article, they just gotta hit on my high standards, because I also put the quote she said at the beginning of the video, this influencer lady. You're just not that pretty enough for men to put up with this anymore, sweetie. And I use you as a springboard because this is encompassing different races of people, particularly of women, putting these lists out, these unrealistic lists. There's some stuff on this list that I don't like, that because you ask it, I wouldn't even be friends with you if I were a man, and I'm a woman and wouldn't particularly be friends with you. Why can't y'all go the traditional route and get to know people instead of doing crazy stuff like this? Once upon a time, your parents and their parents and going back had to put in the work to meet somebody the right way and get to know these things over time. Now you want Prince Charming to be something that you put on an assembly line, or that you can go on to some forum and custom him to be your perfect servant and robot. You don't find this strange. You females don't find this strange. I'm sure this video will get flagged, because everybody loves the assumption that women hate other women and hate themselves. So that's going to happen. If there's some males, I would like their opinion. Even some women, really, or women. I want y'all's opinion on this. 2024 is the year of lists. If you're going to date online, which I discourage, can y'all females please stop doing this?